Choy by Maggie Li. Sitting on her front lawn, Grace Li excitedly awaited her new friend Tim to arrive. This was their first playdate at her house. Grace's mother, whom she called Mama, contentedly watched her daughter as she tended to her garden. "I see him, Mama, he's here," Grace squealed as she sprinted towards the auburn-haired boy with her arms outstretched for an embrace. Gracie, Tim exclaimed as he matched Grace's movements, and the two giggled profusely as they clung to each other. Tim's dad greeted Mama before turning to his son. "All right, bud, have fun with Grace. I'll be back in a few hours, okay?" Tim nodded before eagerly jumping into the topic of Halloween costumes with Grace. Grinning, his father bid Mama goodbye. "I'm going to be a warrior princess like Mulan," Grace enthusiastically kicked and punched while Tim rigidly moved his arms. "I'm going to be a robot. Beep, boop, beep, bop." The two abruptly stopped to laugh at their own silly antics. "Hey, want to play I Spy?" Tim asked as the two made their way to the picnic blanket. "Okay." Grace looked on in every direction and finally landed on the bright green hose behind her mother. With an impish smile, Grace loudly claimed, "I spy with my little eye something green." Tim saw his friend look towards Mama and concluded it must be the green thing she was pulling from the soil. I know. It's the weeds, the ones your mom is pulling out." Tim pointed towards Mama. Grace looked to her mom and saw her picking the matured bok choy from the ground. "No, silly, those aren't weeds, it's bok choy." To this, Tim's face scrunched up in confusion. "Bok choy?" Tim exaggerated, to which Grace nodded smartly. "I like saying that. Bok choy. I sound like a chicken. Bok, bok, bok choy." Tim and Grace laughed at his pronunciation and silly impression of a chicken flapping its wings. "But what's bok choy?" Tim asked. "It's a vegetable." "Come on." Grace got up, heading towards her mom, urging Tim to follow suit. Their game of I Spy was long forgotten. "Hi, Tim. What are you two up to?" Mama greeted with a playful look of suspicion. "Mama, Tim doesn't know what bok choy is. I wanted to show him." Oh, tell him about Yeye." Tim stood by confused. "What's a Yeye?" Mama replied, "Yeye means grandpa in Cantonese. Do you want to hear a story about my great-great-great-grandfather when he first arrived here in California all the way from China?" Tim nodded excitedly. He loved a good story. Mama grabbed the picnic blanket and urged the two kids to sit while she recalled her ancestors' legacy. "My great-great-great-grandfather, I like to call him Lao Yeye, came to California in search of new opportunities. Back in Guangdong province, where he lived in China, he was a renowned farmer. He knew all the tricks of the trade to bring back even the most dismal of plants. He was a great teacher who passed his knowledge to his fellow farmers, but he often dreamt of traveling to America." Tim and Grace were enraptured by Yeye, the master farmer. Mama smiled at their interest. In 1862, he decided to follow his American dream and bring his talents to the States. He was very excited, but also very scared. He was entering the new world all by himself. "My Yeye faced many challenges because of his Chinese background. He was not allowed to own land, and so he couldn't do what he did best, farm. The farming families did not want him. He was a sunflower in a bouquet of roses. He began to feel hopeless. He had no job or home, and no one wanted to help him." Tim's expression fell, picturing the townspeople ignoring Yeye's pleas because he was Chinese. Grace, on the other hand, anxiously awaited her favorite part of the story. Mama continued, "One day, as he was searching for jobs, Lao Ye heard lively chatter nearby. But it was the language, not the noise, that excited him. They were speaking Cantonese. He quickly befriended the group and felt accepted for the first time since coming to America. When he told them about his passion for farming but difficulty getting a job, they welcomed him onto their small plot of land owned by Henry Whitaker, a wealthy landowner and father of 5 who had allowed Asian immigrants to farm parts of his land as long as they paid him back in fruits and vegetables. Ye was quickly able to grow beautiful rows of crops, tall stalks with golden heads of corn, pale tufts of wheat that can be transformed into delicious noodles and buns, juicy red berries that had once been so rare, and so many more. He became the plant whisperer, passing his knowledge to his fellow farmers who had welcomed him so warmly. Even the Whitaker family wanted to learn from him despite their initial avoidance of the foreign farmers. But Ye's legacy in our Li family is the Asian crops he reintroduced to his farming friends. Vegetables like this. Mama held up the bountiful basket of bok choy. And these, she turned to a large box of persimmons, jujubes, and pomelos, are the foods I love the most. Me too, Grace chimed in. Wow, your Ye was so awesome. Mama chuckled with pride. Yes, he was, and very lucky too. Very few people from Asia got to live out their dream in America. Now who wants to explore the backyard? I do. Tim and Grace jumped up and spent the next few hours gleefully munching on crisp persimmons and juicy mandarins, all the while learning the secrets of crop farming passed down to Mama from Ye. Later that day, in the car ride home with his dad, Tim excitedly announced, "Dad, I learned about Bok Choy today." Bok Choy? What's that?